Hello, my name is Skip, and this is from the Fourth Row's review of 42. Now, 42 is a movie about the great baseball player Jackie Robinson, and Chadwick Boseman plays young Jack Robinson, and he's part of a plan by Branch Rickey, played great by Harrison Ford, to integrate black athletes into baseball and help his team win the World Series and also make money. Now, little did he know that it was going to be a difficult task, as it was, due to segregation and racism during the times within his own management of his own baseball team. They were having a hard time getting letting him put a black player on the Dodgers, and so he had to go on to his minor league baseball team first, the Montreal Royals. So young Jackie, he just surprises everybody when Mr. Rickey wants him to come to the spring training, and of course his players on the teams don't even want to play with him, and he outshines them all by stealing bases and playing a different brand of baseball than these guys have seen. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Once he gets to the majors, it's it's not all candy and ice cream, because it gets a lot worse. Pitchers start throwing at him, and managers start cursing him out with racial slurs and all kinds of stuff. And sometimes, you have these kinds of movies, and you have these moments where it just transcends. And when the shortstop of the Dodgers comes out and says he gets some bad hate mail, he doesn't know what to do. Pee Wee Reese. But Branch Rickey, he talks to him and he says, "Hey, you think that's something? How about this?" And he shows him a whole folder full of hate mail. So Pee Wee Reese, he decides he's gonna take it into his own hands, and he walks out at the beginning of a game, and he just sits there and he starts talking with Jackie, and he puts his hands around him, and they act like they're the best friends in the whole world, and that really shows the world that, hey, if these players can play with Jackie Robinson and they can be on the same team and help him win, and he can help them win, then why shouldn't they be out there rooting for the Dodgers and rooting for someone that's an exciting player, and someone that has changed the game and makes it a funner and more exciting game of baseball. And so Jackie ends up being the first major baseball player in the major leagues. Of course, we all know Larry Doby played for the Cleveland Indians, and he was actually the first black player that played in the majors. But on April 15th, everybody wore the number 42 in honor of Jackie Robinson Day, and it's still the only number in baseball that is retired by every single team, and that's how much that man and those days when he came into baseball mean to the game of baseball today. And going back to the movie, I just think it's a really good baseball movie. Is it a great baseball movie or a great movie? No. I think there's some more in-depth things they could do with this movie, go more in-depth into the story and more of in his career in the major leagues. But what story they did tell, and what acting of Harrison Ford and Chadwick Boseman, I think they all did a great job. And it's not a bad baseball movie, and it's not a bad movie. I definitely say this is a see it for 42. I just wish there was more substance to it, but I guess there wasn't going to be a whole lot of substance because they wanted to zone in on this one kind of aspect of the Jackie Robinson story. And if you haven't seen it, the Jackie Robinson story, where Jackie Robinson plays himself, is out on DVD. So there you go. This is my review of 42 from the Fourth Row.